We're all tied up 2-2 between the Pistons and the Cavs. JB Bickerstaff speaking to the media. Let's listen in.
They came out, excuse me, and played with more force and tenacity than we did to start the quarter. We had a 4-point lead, obviously, and they came out, very aggressive on both ends of the floor. We just didn't match it.
What did you see from P. Reed in that stretch, and then the decision to go with him over during in the third, but then during?
Yeah, I thought P. Reed earned the opportunity to be on the floor. He did a great job for us on both ends of the floor, doing the things that we needed him to do, and he deserved the opportunity to play.
JB, not trying to get you caught up in anything, but 12 free throw attempts.
It's unacceptable. It is. We didn't do enough, obviously, to help ourselves, and I'll start there. But ever since we came to Cleveland, the whistle has changed. There's no way that one guy on their team shoots more free throws than our team. We're not a settle team. We're not a jump shooting team. We drive the ball, attack the paint. So what was done out there tonight, it's frustrating. But we can't allow that to be the reason why, because we didn't play well enough and play to the best of our capabilities. But again, you look at the foul count, you look at the disparity, and that's hard to overcome. And you wonder, the reason why. It's interesting, since Kenny made his comments publicly about, us, the whistle's changed in this series.
When you are allowing them to go on a 22-0 run, I think it was, what's kind of the issue offensively to continue competing with them that way?
We got to do, more ball movement, more making them chase us, understanding where we create our advantages, less stagnant, less one-on-one opportunities, and just try to move them, put the guys in the matchups that we like, then be aggressive. And the play doesn't always have to be for me, right? The play now I'm attacking, the help comes, now I can find a spray. So we'll get to more of that.
Defensively, some of that overhelping seems to be a problem tonight. What, I guess, is there a rhyme I'm using for it?
Again, we'll go back, but it's execution of systematic things. We got caught ball watching a few times against their shooters. They went to relocate. They do a great job of finding those guys and making shots. The over helps. I think more so we were trying to do two things at once instead of just being in early and then being able to work our way back to shooters. So we were a step behind on that part of it.
In the first half, Mitchell only had 4 points. Second half, he had 39. Do you feel like you guys did anything different defensively to allow him to get going like that?
No, we just didn't do the job. And he's electric, you know what I mean? Like, if you let him get going, we know what he's capable of. And, he hits some tough shots, but that's what he does. So we just got to do a better job, all around. Keeping him off the free throw line if we can, but, challenging all his catches, executing our coverages and making it difficult on him.
24 points for LeVert. I think he had 16, 17 in the first half. What did you like about his performance?
Everything. I thought he came out and gave us, what we needed. He gave us a great spark on both ends of the floor. Vert is a true competitor and understands the moment, how important these games are, how much they mean to us and to him, in his journey. And he doesn't want to take them for granted.
JB, just knowing how you guys play and the identity being so tied into physicality, when a game is being called like it was today, does that kind of take you guys out of, playing Pistons-style basketball at that point?
It makes it difficult, too. It's interesting, again, I'll say, the difference on each side of the ball. You watch, and you guys can go back and watch it yourself, but watch when Duncan Robinson tries to come off screens and the amount of hands that are on him, and the whistles weren't being blown. So, again, we'll go back, we'll watch it. We'll send the clips in to the league. We'll see what it is. But, again, we have to play better. We can be in our system and be physical in our system without fouling. Do a better job of being early to help, early in position, showing our hands, all those things that we need to do a better job of. And hopefully that'll eliminate some of those things.
JB, you said Karis understands the moment. You think some of the young guys are still trying to figure this moment out?
Yeah, definitely. We're still learning, and that's the tough part about it, But again, like we've said, some of the hardest lessons that you learn, right, are the most frustrating ones, but you learn from them and you grow. And this is a new environment for us, being in the second round, understanding what it takes to win at this, level in this round, for the first time. And again, the difference of the urgency that a team provides when they're down 0-2, versus what you are when you're up 2-0. And I think we learned, from the Orlando series, what it's like to be down and the amount of urgency you have to play with. But now you're on the other side of it. And so now you're learning, how you have to slow that opponent who's playing with that type of urgency. So, these are great experiences for us. The best part about it is it's now a 3-game series and we got 2 of them in Detroit. So we got to make sure we go home and take care of our business.
What did you want to see from Duren in the fourth, and how do you weigh the history of what he's done versus maybe the struggles he's having on one particular night?
Again, you got to give guys confidence. You got to give them belief. He's accomplished a lot for us. He's done a lot of things. Again, I still believe that, nothing is just given. Things still need to be earned. Again, that's why, P. Reed got the minutes. He earned them. I thought he, deserved them. And then, you give JD a chance to go back out there and do the things we know he's capable of. You don't just give up on guys when they're having a hard time. And, that's why, our guys genuinely care for one another. They support one another. And we'll fight through it and figure it out together.
And what's the message to him, I guess, while he's figuring things out?
Just the spirit, right? Like the things that you can control, you got to take care of. And, physically, he can dominate a game, whether it's rebounding, whether it's defending, whether it's running the floor, like put your emphasis and focus on those things. And then the rest of the game will come to you. Thank y'all.
All right, good to hear from JB. And just so you know, he mentioned Jalen Duren. He finished with 8 points, 2 assists, and just 2 total rebounds in 26 minutes of play. You take a look at Cade Cunningham's numbers, though, 19 points. He was 7 of 16. And obviously Donovan with his 8th 40-point career playoff game. Huge 21 points in the third quarter. It was a 22-0 run for the Cleveland Cavaliers in that third quarter in order to put them over the edge and ultimately get this victory. Here's Kenny Atkinson in the locker room after a huge win.
I appreciate it.
Hey, I thought Dean Wade started it.
Yes. Hell yeah. Yes, sir, Dave.
And then James Harden, you started it with the offense and defense. And then Donovan Mitchell finally woke up. It took him a half, but he woke up. So good job.
Sir, not.
What did Evan have? 5 blocks, 3 steals?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who else? Anybody else? J.A., you're always great. You're just playing great basketball. 2 things. Win recovery battle starts right now. Win the recovery battle. Then we're going to go get one on the road.
Donovan Mitchell, what do you got? It's about time we get one on the road.
Yeah.
It's about time. So, Donovan, I saw it.
All right, Cavs really want to get one on the road. They might have to in Game 5. All right, we've got the Lakers taking on OKC. Remember, the Thunder haven't lost so far this postseason. It could be a sweep against the Lakers. This game currently airing on Prime. Get you caught up on what we saw. AJ Mitchell, remember 24 points in Game 3? He just started off nice.
Lou Dort.
Yeah, buddy. 6 points already in this one. And then Austin Reeves, he's rolling a little bit too, guys.
Yeah, man, be better.
They gotta give AR some grace, man. He's just getting back. You know what I mean? He ain't healthy.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I told you, I was just about to say.
AR snatch.
He's got 5 points so far, about 2:41 still left to play in the first.
Man.
Yeah, Lakers up 1 right now. Meanwhile, make sure you join us again tomorrow. Our party continues. We don't leave the studio on NBC and Peacock. Game 5 between the Timberwolves and the Spurs.
Tell the truth.
Series is tied 2-2.
Back.
I don't go nowhere. I don't know where y'all be at.
Me either.
We found out today that Victor Wembanyama will be available for Game 5. He avoids a suspension after his ejection and last night's loss to Minnesota. We'll get everything started with NBA Showtime here on Peacock and NBCSN at 7 Eastern. It has been absolutely live. What a great Eastern Conference semi. Go ahead, T.
Justin Nix. Hello, Justin. Justin Nix, hang in there, my boy.
Jay Nix, you're going to be all right. We all love you. Pistons down, but not out. Game 5 going to Detroit.
Thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate y'all. That's all who watching.